Hey everyone, so good to be here with you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If so inclined, please like and subscribe. I am a psychic medium. These are general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else to pick up. And hopefully you'll just enjoy spending time. Okay, and I just felt like today needs to be a day to give love. I know it was Valentine's week, and it's the same on the other side, only the word give isn't, so I don't know. I think we're all pretty giving people, but I think giving and receiving love, affection, compassion, and caring are two very different things, and sometimes very difficult for those of us who give and give almost too much. It's hard for us to be on the receiving end. So hopefully we're going to work on both of those. All right, so what are we doing today? What are we doing? I'm going to pull a card. All right, that's how I'm going to start. We need to find out. Ooh, actually, I was going to do the animal allies, but I'm hearing to start with this one. And this is the Gilded Tarot. Oh, gosh, it's going to be one of those. All right, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay. I am speaking clearly and effortlessly. Okay, maybe it is a little bit going to be one of those. All right, Gilded Tarot Royale Mini. I like my mini decks. You'll know that. All right, so what is the message for the collective? Mother, Father, God, Spirit Guides, and Guardians. Come into this space, come into this reading. Oh, and our beloved elementals. Thank you, nature energies. Thank you for being here. Mother and Father God, Spirit Guides and Guardians. Angelic beings, Protectorate. Wise ones, Ancient ones, Wisdom keepers. Come into this reading. Come into this reading. No, they said to look at those. All right. Oh, I'm just not coordinated today. There's little Miss Maggie getting in her bed. Okay. Holy moly. I'm still having eye issues. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Two queens. I'm sure my friend Brian would have a joke about that embedded somewhere in there. The Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth, and she's got that peacock in the background, which is usually, I'm sorry, my hair is just, I'm a mess today. I'm falling apart. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm in good shape. Queen of Pentacles very often, with the peacock often is symbolic of like the third eye, vision. Oh, and I've been having allergy eyes still. The message is not just for me, but for the collective. It's make sure and have your protection team around you, and what are you not seeing clearly? Illuminate. The Queen of Wands. Passionate, fiery. A lot of fire energy here. So burn away the old. And let your, I'm seeing like a campfire. And when the smoke rises, you let your prayers go up on the smoke. Call in your help. I feel like we're not calling in our help enough, and that's for all of us, me included. Even though I think I do all the time, and I know you guys do very often, if not all the time. We all, I think, are pretty diligent in this community about that, but sometimes, it goes back to the opening comments about we give a lot, but it's hard for us to receive help. We've got to be willing to receive help and to receive the ability to see clearly. I'm hearing that old phrase, don't let anyone pull the wool over your eyes. Well, one, wool is really itchy and scratchy. The wool I'm familiar with. And also, just watch. I'm hearing this. So there's a group in the collective. And maybe that's why my eyes have been like oddly irritated here lately, because maybe the message is also for me, or maybe this is just a message that needs to get out really clearly. For those of you in psychic work and mediumship work, if you tend to be a physical medium or a physical vessel for messages, very often we can succumb to the things we need to talk about. So that also, and I'm hearing, yes, validation on that. Oh, so maybe my eyes will clear up finally. Be careful not to internalize other people's stuff. I'm hearing that's a message too. So there's a group that's kind of going through the ringer a little bit, and I heard that phrase, going through the ringer. So you may feel twisted, and somebody may be having gastrointestinal or like a flare-up of GERD or esophageal reflux or IBS or any of that. Someone may be having, like, they feel like their guts are being twisted. And that could be but a combination of a physical component and an emotional component. And as always, you have free will. You don't have to do anything I suggest, but I always suggest go to a doctor, get checked out if you need help that way. I do believe in blending holistic and Western medicine. I mean, they work in tandem. They work hand in hand. All right, so what just fell out was the world. Interesting. This one always reminds me of the Olympics and an Olympic athlete. So, Spirit, take over, please. You feel like you've been running a race. Someone feels like they've been running a race. They've been running against time. They've been running a race. You're tired. You're depleted. Your guts are in a knot. Your emotions are all over the place. Here's the message. Take a breath, take a breather, slow down, and stop. The world and everything around you is not going to crumble, even if you think it will. It is not going to crumble if you take a step back and remember to breathe and get yourself centered. Listen to your inner knowing and wisdom, and call on your protection team to surround you, and call on your psychic team, call on your knowing, call on your beings of light to surround you and illuminate all that you need to see. I'm going to say that again because it's incredibly, incredibly important. Call on your beings of light to surround you and show you what it is that you need to see clearly. What do you need to have eliminated? What do we need to see clearly? I call for that now. Thank you. Yeah, they're working on it right now. I can feel it. Excellent. Oh, that's so exciting. All right. Okay. And some things just plopped out immediately where I could read them. Okay, but this one was right here. All right. All right, so, yes, this is the order. Okay. As I was saying that and tried to shuffle, some cards flew out, and this is what they are. So this is important, and this has to do with what's going on. I'm sorry, I just need a drink. Sometimes I wake up and I have 2 cups and I'm on the 3rd by the time I make a video. Not this time. So, yeah. All right. Tower. The first card is a tower. This isn't for you. I feel like this is someone else around you because you are about to see clearly. Someone else is about to have that, oh my gosh, holy crap, I got to get on the ball and get serious. Someone around you is about to have a tower moment because they realize jig is up. They gotta come clean, or they gotta make a decision, because if not, you're gonna make a decision about your life and make it for them. And you should always make your own decisions about your life, just heads up. The next one is the Chariot. All right. This is a chariot pulled by Sphinx, and they are in the reclined, or not reclined, but sitting, not reclined, the sitting position. But when they stand up, it's on. It's on, and they are going to run for everything they've got. They're going to run with the speed of a cat. Okay? So, someone is starting to feel the inkling of change in you. And you're just sitting there like a cat ready to pounce. Not on the other person, but on what you know, you're knowing in your own life. And you're like, I'm going to make my life my own, and you're about to run for everything you've got to get to your life and your peace and your happiness. And this is the garden of memory and happiness. I'm hearing you're not going to let memories hold you back. But I think this other person having the tower issue, feeling their foundation crumble, and they're not sure what to do, well, that's not your job to fix it. They created it, they can fix it. I know that's a little tough love, but I'm just feeling a little tough love today. Maybe that's why I got the Give Love mug. Maybe that's a reminder for me to chill a little, slow my roll with my tough love messages. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta put it out there. You created it, you fix it. Tired of fixing other people's messes. Do you all remember that movie, Practical Magic? Oh, I love that movie with Stockard Channing in it, and as one of the aunts. And you all know it. Well, anyway, when they leave and leave the two girls, the grown women, their nieces, to clean up their own mess, that's kind of what this feels like. You clean up your own mess. We'll be around. We'll be watching. When you need us, call, but you clean up your own mess. You know? But not too far away. So there's always love, and there's always cherished memories. But you know, you're getting ready to roll fast, move hard, and be happy, while this person's still trying to figure out their stuff. Now, this one is interesting. This has always been one of my favorite cards in the deck, the Three of Cups. That could be a coming together, a reunion. It could be you coming into peace within yourself. In this instance, I think are there two readings? Because I feel like there are. They're saying there are always two ways to look. Okay, thanks. That's helpful. I do feel like this person's going to get it together, but whether it's in time, I don't know. Because one way or the other, you are celebrating. You have a celebration. Whether it's who, where, when, why, and how, that's up to you to determine. I need a clarification card. No, not that one. This one? Okay. So I'm going to use the Light Seer Pocket Deck. And I'm going to get clarification on this Three of Cups. What is the clarification on the Three of Cups, please? What is the clarification on the outcome? What is the clarification on the outcome, please? One more. What is the clarification on the outcome? What I'm hearing is your happiness will come when you least expect it, when you don't shut and lock all the doors. And that feels like something new. Yeah. It feels like something new, not going back to the past. The other person's going to have to, and the Chariot again on the bottom. Yeah. I think this is the person with the Tower. The clarification is that it may be too little too late. Interesting. The Queen of Pentacles. Again. No, that's a page. I'm sorry, that's not a queen. The Page of Pentacles. Who is this for? Which side of this story? Or reading, whatever you want to call it. What side of this is this on? It's on the other person's, not yours. They're slowly coming out of the tower. They're slowly starting to realize they're not sleeping well. They're slowly starting to realize, oh, wow, I may have to actually step up. Go figure. These are adults. These are not kids, you know? But we do have the Queen of Wands again. So, this is you. Yeah, I'm getting clarification. Absolutely, this is you. Male or female, yeah, whatever. It's just the energy of the card that matters. You are standing in your fiery truth and passion. You are standing up for what is right for you. Today's going to be an interesting day for someone. Today is going to be a really interesting day. And you know what? It doesn't matter about that tower person. It doesn't matter that they might finally be creeping up to a page status. It doesn't matter that they aren't sleeping at night and they're wailing and gnashing of teeth because they created it. You, on the other hand, have all the power and fire you need. And I'm hearing driven. You were driven, and you were driven toward finding your place and peace and happiness. Now, Two of Pentacles. A decision is about to be made. The only decision that really matters is yours. It doesn't matter what anyone else decides. Thank you. A little bit more, please. I want to make sure I get this right. This is important. This is an important one. Don't go back to the past the way the past was. It didn't serve you. And were you ever really happy? Make the decision to be happy, and the right choices around you will be made. Only allow those energies in who come in with truth and clarity within and without about themselves and toward you. This is an important message. They want everyone to hear this. It is not your job to fix anyone. It is no one's job to fix you. Be whole and complete within yourself, and all things that you desire will follow. When you see your value, worth, all things will follow, because your expectation will immediately be raised so high that anything below it will not even be taken seriously. And in the process, it will send a message that whomever is dabbling and playing, they need to come up and rise above the station they're in. They must come out of the depths of that wasteland cesspool of just the gutter. I know that sounds harsh, but man, someone somewhere is making some life-altering decisions. So let's hope and pray and give them strength and ask. No, we're not giving them anything. We're asking that they have strength to make the decisions to improve their own lives. But that is up to them, not you. You focus on your wellness, your safety, your sanity, your protection, your wholeness, your completeness, your joy. I call my joy back to me. I call my joy back to me. I call my joy back to me. Just like an energy retrieval or a hope retrieval, use the word joy and it works the same way. When you are so full of love and life and joy, it will ooze out of every pore of your being and be so a part of your etheric and auric field that you can only attract the same. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Wow. That was kind of intense. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So really, this isn't your battle that I was seeing in these, it isn't your battle. You're not the one you've already faced all of that and dealt with it. And I'm proud of you for doing that. You've done a lot of internal work and you're doing it now. With grace and love and peace, send them healing. No, not from you personally, from your energy. Ask and call for divine beings of light to surround whomever this is, to help them heal so that they can be the person they were always supposed to be. But you have to protect your own energy. Okay? And I'm not trying to be harsh. It is with the greatest feelings of love for all involved. I am proud of you for standing up in your strength. And I'm proud of for whomever this is that you're dealing with who's trying to grow up a little bit. It's about time. Okay, is there anything else? I'm just hearing, be at peace with where you are and be at peace within yourself and your own life. Today, the message, almost hearing it like a directive, which is a funny way to put it, is to create a soft cushioning environment for yourself. Put yourself in this bubble of light to kind of protect, heal, and cocoon a little bit today, if at all possible. I know, a lot of people are, I know work is real. At whatever point you can do it, whether it's in the morning, in the evening, or whatever throughout the day. And the way they're showing me this, I love. It's like they've got a big pot of soup on the stove. That warm, cozy stew, soup, comforting, healing, nourishing. Just surround yourself. And if you don't want to make it, there are places that you can go and get a container of some warm, creamy, yummy soup. You don't have to have soup. But what I'm saying is it's the vibe it creates of, it's almost that feeling of when you just settle in and you have a blanket around you and you don't have to go out again. You can just be where you are and you can finally exhale. That's the feeling. Maybe some hot tea, coffee, or cocoa, whatever time of day you're watching this. Be good to yourselves. That's the message. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself positive messages and understand that you are coming out the other side of whatever this situation is. And even though the exact circumstances may not change entirely or in the way you thought they would, you may not have the outcome you always thought you would, but it won't matter because the outcome is even better because you are so settled and strong within yourself. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have to tap. Yeah, the guardians and the guides are here and they have so much love. It's a sense of wanting to congratulate. They want to congratulate you for staying true to your own spirit, to your own needs, to your own knowingness. And there's so much pride. There's overwhelming love and pride coming through for all of you. Okay, I think that's it. All right. Well, I wish you well. Take care. And I'm sending love to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Have a good day, and I will see you, pretty soon, I guess. Yeah, I will. I love you all. Bye-bye.